Secretary, roll call.
Councilmember Beverage Acosta.
Here.
Councilmember Jack. Councilmember Cuesta.
Here.
Councilmember Glover.
Here.
Councilmember Keenan.
Here.
Councilmember Cedeno. Councilmember Coleman. Councilmember Mazza.
Here.
Council President Gonzalez.
Here. Okay, we will now stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Councilman Cuesta.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is a regular meeting of the City Council of the City of Elizabeth, convening as the Municipal Board of Alcohol and Beverage Control. Notice of this meeting has been prominently posted on the City Hall bulletin board, reserved for such announcements, and is on file with the City Clerk and ABC Board Secretary from 106 City Hall, Elizabeth, New Jersey, and mailed to any person upon request. A copy of the annual notice was mailed to the Star Ledger and the Homeowners Tribune in compliance with the requirements of the New Jersey Open Public Meeting Act. First order of business, motion to approve the minutes from the scheduled ABC meeting of November 28, 2009. So moved. Second. So moved and second. Moved by Councilman Grover and second. Second by Councilman Cuesta and Councilman
Councilmember Beverage Acosta.
Excuse.
Councilmember Cuesta.
Aye.
Councilmember Glover. Aye. Councilmember Keenan.
Aye.
Councilmember Mazza.
Aye.
Council President Gonzalez.
Aye. Five ayes. Okay, the first item on the application, we're going to move on to the second item. It is an application for person-to-person transfer from
Mr. President. Mr. President, just for the record, I apologize, I didn't realize it. On the minutes, I was present at the last ABC meeting, showing the attachment.
Next Secretary. Thank you. Okay, this is an application for person-to-person transfer from Dash Incorporated Trading as Super Value Liquors, holder of preliminary retail distribution license number 2004-44-212-010, city license number C-D21, located at 224 Rahway Avenue, Elizabeth, New Jersey. 2, Sadiq Incorporated, trading as Super Value Liquors, holder of culinary retail distribution license number 2004-44-212-011, license number C-2D21, located at 224 Rahway Avenue, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Corporate structure: D. Kumar Parikh, 131 College Street, Jersey City, New Jersey, 07306. Vice President and stockholder with 50% of business owned and 100 shares. Navin Parikh, 131 College Street, Jersey City, New Jersey, 07306. President and stockholder with 50% of business owned and 100 shares.
Councilman,
Good evening. My name is
use your microphone, sir.
Good evening. My name is Figure. I'm an attorney at the Municipal Court of Lawyers and Transferees, Inc.
Any questions?
Thank you, Mr. President.
Councilman Rowe.
You listed down that you got 2 training courses. What other experience do you have?
Well, beginning at 2 weeks now. Before I had 2 weeks. Before I had 2 weeks, but now I have more than 3 weeks experience. Because I've been getting trained under the previous owner, and he's been teaching me everything.
Just identify which one are you?
Kumar.
All right. Mr. Parikh, is that any question? Parikh?
Do you pronounce your last name?
Sorry.
Oh, very good. Mr. Parikh, are you aware that we had a selling to minors at this place once before?
No.
My concern is that since you've only had 3 weeks of experience, it concerns me that this is going to happen again. So I really urge you, now that you're going to become the new owner, next time you sell to minors, we're going to really bang you pretty hard, and we're going to probably suspend your license for at least 2 weeks, maybe a month.
Sure, but my father he used to work in my father used to work in a liquor store before, and that's why I okay, and he has more than 8 months experience.
Your father's going to be working with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because that's not on the application, I just want you to know. You can open from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.?
Yeah, Councilman, we had received, there were 2 questionnaires attached.
I didn't see that. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to be open from 9 a.m. to, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.?
Yes,
Every day of the week?
except Sunday, from 12 to 10.
I have no other questions.
Okay, any other comments? Councilman Plus, Councilman
I would like to know how is the councilman from the first ward has the information pertaining that was selling a minor and the rest of the city council has no records on the agenda tonight.
This was Martha's came before us about 7 months ago, if you recall.
But it wasn't the applicant.
No, it was a prior order. It was a prior order.
7 months ago?
About 7 months ago, yeah.
That it should be in the old application, not in the current application. So what do you see there on the application, Mr. President? Rahway, can you explain to me on this agenda, there's no record of the selling to minor, the previous owner. It's a transfer person to person. Why, not for anything, why would we review to this? I'm the ward councilman, I should be aware exactly where did you get this information
It
from?
was before us, Mr. Councilman, and if you were recall the meeting 7, 8 months ago, it came before us that the prior owner was fined in violation of selling to minors. I just brought it up because I wanted you to know about it.
I don't recall that.
Okay.
And I'm talking to the chair, and this agenda tonight is something wrong. It is something wrong, and you know the rules, you've been around a while. If there is a record, it's supposed to show on record to all the members of the city council, member of the ABC board committee. And I'm surprised that you're the only one who remember about this record, before we meet at this council meeting.
Councilman Mazza, this is a new application for a transfer. I believe what Councilman Grove was trying to do was just enlighten the applicant. I believe that there could be trouble at that place and put them on notice. But there isn't anything in the application, or should there be anything in the application about prior owner offenses, because once they take over, then the clock starts anew. So
That's correct. So this gentleman that comes out right now has no record, except that 6 weeks or whatever many weeks he said of experience. And I, as a ward councilman in the area, I never recall getting any complaints, any problem, and not a legal establishment. And if he does, then he deserves to be shut down. But in this record tonight, I don't see that should not be counting against it. Every owner did that Rahway should not be against the new applicant. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That's correct. Some more questions.
Mr. Chairman, I just want to make sure it's clear to Mr. Mazza that I never intended it to be against this new owner. I want him to be aware of the fact that this occurred in the past. I remember coming before this council meeting here when that happened. We had about 7 of them throughout the city at the same time. Okay? And I want him to realize that it's a serious offense in the city. And that's why I brought it up, Councilman. Not because I'm threatening or anything. Bottom line is, if you remember, this came before us, the same place. Okay? I just want him to be aware that this is occurring, and he's got to be vigilant. He only has 3 weeks of training to know to identify any possible future violations. That's the only reason why I brought it up.
Mr. President, I think I have to agree with you at this time. I have to clarify yourself. Maybe I was absent at the meeting, but I will check my record. I keep all the record, even where was absent, or even whoever walks in late. So now we have to remember the city council absent. If they walk in, of course, they never have to down late. And according to our record from the ABC, you were my absent and you corrected. Okay, I'm not going to verify your record that you were present here, but I can check the record because I keep accurate record. So, and I have to agree with you that you explained to me what happened, you clarified it, but 6, 7 months ago, maybe I was absent myself, I'm not sure, but I will check my record at home. And once I have checked at the next meeting, I will justify the comments for tonight. But I see the applicant, the new applicant that comes in, usually we get a review of the application. I did review it. There's one question that I'd like to ask him. And the question, do you plan to have a jukebox? This is a legal establishment. You want to have music in your establishment, or you want to have your radio and a little stuff music? Jukebox is different than you can have go-go girls in your establishment, or your establishment, you can have dancing going on.
No.
Well, then you don't need a jukebox. Okay, then you can strike that out, Mr. Chairman, because a jukebox will eliminate noise, and right next door to them is people living there. Okay, so we can eliminate one less headache, because if you give them a finger, they take the arm.
I'm sorry, Councilman, but my application and questionnaire are both checked off. No one turns from jukebox.
Okay, let me see which one I'm looking at. I'm looking at 9 towers, that's one.
Both questionnaires are checked off.
1 second. Okay, I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong application. Okay, that's correct. Thank you.
Okay.
And just a little reminder to the applicant that he's aware. I am very strong opposing selling to minor, especially in my area, the 6th Ward. Anybody gets caught selling to minors, you have to pay the consequences. It might be the first time, I might feel sorry for you, but the second and third time, you definitely have to pay the fine. And we have enough people that are willing to come in and camouflage into your liquor stores. They might look like adult people, but you have to check their ID and make sure that you don't sell to minor. one bottle of wine might cost you $1,500 for the attorney that you have next to you, and might be a couple $1,000 fine. So be careful what you're doing. I think that's what the advice of the first ward council. I have no further questions.
Any other comments?
Move the application for vote.
Okay, move second. Roll call.
Councilmember Perkins Agosto.
Aye.
Councilmember Quest.
Aye.
Councilmember Doba. Aye. Councilmember Keenan.
Aye.
Councilmember Mazza.
Aye.
Council President Gonzalez.
Aye. 5 ayes. Good luck to you, sir. 6. 6. Good luck. Good luck, sir.